Exactly, and I think Rakib will definitely want his name on
It's
that.
just over the fielder. It's going to race right down the boundary. Permission granted from the captain. Chirag off the mark.
Yes, exactly. That is the confidence that has brought them back into the game. Mahadev Strikers are now going to be looking at going after every single bowler who gives them that one odd ball and hit it out or down the ground. And that was what was done right through the cover region for a 4, a very easy 4. We're reaching the last ball of the power play. Can Francis Mutua add one more wicket to his name? Here he comes. Not
Slaps.
today.
See, this is what they needed. These loft balls over the players in the 30-yard circle and getting more runs. Well, let's see what's coming up in the next few overs. At the end of 6 overs, we have 32 for the loss of 2 for the Mahadev Strikers.
End of over number 6. The score for Mahadev Strikers is 32 for the loss of 2 wickets, with Rakib Patel on 1 run and Chirag on 19 runs.
Right, Jamzu. Now that one number 12 is out. Now that number 12 is out, Jamil, one of them at least, can this number 12 do what Mahadev Strikers hope?
Absolutely. I think he's going to look for that partnership now, because Pushkar was struggling out there in the middle today. So now that he's got his confidence and the backing of his captain right across from him, he's going to go for it.
And this
Straight
is
to the bowler.
exciting because Shem has gone once again for a medium pacer early on.
It's Mr. Manish coming in for the bowling for the Playmaster Warriors.
Which means that the wicket will probably not be favouring the spin attack as much as we've seen in the past, especially after the rain today. So that is why I think they're going more for seamers rather than spinners.
And these were the changes that... These are the changes that we heard Shem Goche talk about earlier in the game, that he's going to bring in some new bowling, some new batsmen as well to change this game. There was a loud shout there in the last ball.
Yeah, but it was just missing the leg stump and rushing away towards a fine leg. Getting 2 runs there. Pretty good running between the wickets. Pretty good calling between the two as well.
Here comes the captain on strike now. I mean, his recent form with the games at Nepal visiting Kenya, the series was very well consistent with Rakib's input, his leadership as well, his experience. Definitely it changes you, you know, when you take a break, and COVID being a blessing in disguise for some, where they realize where they have to work on themselves, and it's clearly showing for a captain like him.
Exactly, and Rakib is in the form of his life right now. In fact, the games that he has played for Kenya, if he has not managed to add on to the scoreboard with his bat, he's definitely gone with the ball in terms of picking up crucial wickets for his team as well. So today might just be the day where Rakib might just be bowling a few overs and picking up those crucial wickets that Mahadev Strikers might want. But for now, what Mahadev Strikers want from him is that he bats through till the last over and tries to score his first half century and of course get his team on a decent total that they can defend.
Manish there, very, very convinced that was out, screaming at the umpire, calling for that LBW. Rakib just settling in a little bit.
That has hurt Rakib though. It wasn't on the leg.
Oh, we were discussing yesterday of how important it is to have cricket gear and how great the quality is to, you know, protect us, keep us safe throughout. That's up in the air. Is that a good thing? No, it's not. It's gone. The captain has gone for just one run.
That's a huge wicket.
Shocker right here.
Warriors.
Jamil, this is going to be a tough task now for Mahadev Strikers.
Dismissing Rakep Patel on 1 run.
This is insane. Jamil, I think it's commentators' curse. We were praising Rakep a bit too much.
End of over number 7.
I think we should have taken it down a notch a little, maybe watched him play a few shots, but
35
very unlucky for him. Top edge,
for the
great bowling, great tactics. What a strategy. Playmasters here are definitely owning the pitch at match number 5.
They definitely are. And here comes the international superstar, Thisara Pereira. Look at the crowd go berserk now. They know what's in him. They know how far he can hit. They know he can be the game changer that Mahadev Strikers need, and he might just do that.
You got to see him, Bhargav. You've seen a monster of this guy, what he can do with the bat as well. And is it time now? Well, it definitely is, right?
The time is now. There is no other time that the team would be requiring him more than it is right now. So they really are relying on the 2 men now. Chigi with his experience from Ranji Trophy, and TP Thisara Pereira from his experience of the international cricketing career that he's had.
If you're just joining us, this is a Swaminarayan Pro20, and Mahadev Strikers are taking on the Playmaster Warriors in match number 5. Playmaster Warriors are at the field defending, and Mahadev Strikers are at 26 for the loss of 2 wickets after 7 overs. 35 for the loss of 3 after 7 overs. Current run rate at 5 runs. Chirag at the crease. And Mahadev just lost their captain, Rakep Patel, for a run. And incoming is the international star, Thisara Pereira, with his account yet to be open for this match. In commentary right now is Bhargav and myself, Jamil, keeping you entertained on this chilly night in Nairobi West.
Yeah, and we're getting entertained ourselves by seeing these wickets fall. No one expected this to happen, but 3 wickets lost already in 7 overs. And once again, Shem Goche going for a seamer rather than a spin attack. This is exciting to see. Here comes the man that has all the weight on his shoulders right now for the Mahadev Strikers. It is Thisara Pereira.
Facing him is a Jadeja Awino.
Hitendra Singh Jadeja, that is right. What do you think Thisara will do? Will he be going?
Oh, he's on a gum here with a statement. He's definitely going to show the Playmasters now who's boss, because they've been running the game for the last 7 overs.
Yep.
Mahadev getting lucky with a few boundaries here and there, but not really showing their presence on the pitch. You would expect that from the captain, but an unlucky wicket falling for him has definitely made Thisara take on the responsibility. There's a few things he wants cleared out on the back. He's not messing around. He needs the screen to be in the right place.
Yes, it's a bit off center. The bowler, it's not directly behind the bowler. So there is a bit of a pause in play as the side screen gets moved around. But as you can see, bowler also having a bit of a chat on where exactly to play. And this is something that is exciting to see. If you're looking on the screen, if you're watching us live right now, Chigi from Mahadev Strikers having a bit of a chat with Shem Goche, who is from Playmaster Warriors. And it is not bullying, it is not a bit of a tussle there. It's actually just a good friendship kind of a chat that's going on in between them two.
Let's see how long that lasts. You know, Shem is one of those guys who's very vocal on the pitch. When he sees something, he'll make sure, and he does throw in or shout out those little comments at you to give you that little edge of the match, and say, you know what, I'm coming for you, Shem. Think you got what it takes? I'll show you what I got.
Well,
I think
let's
that's
see.
healthy sportsmanship.
Exactly, it is a healthy sportsmanship, and let's see what happens now. Because hey, match is still on, even though 3 wickets down. You have 2 pros, 1 international pro, Thisara Pereira facing his first ball, and Chirag, the Ranji Trophy player. And right like that, swung the bat, middled it towards the mid wicket. Brilliant.
Pereira is now off the mark with his first run, and his playground is set. He's made sure everything is in place. So definitely it's going to be exciting now to see what he's got in store for us today. Chirag has been doing most of the work for Mahadev. He's got 21 of the 37 that they've made tonight.
Which again isn't much.
That's a swing and a wide.
It's brilliant to see. Now, like I was just looking at the man of the matches, Jamil, for the 4 games that have been played. And one would have expected that one of the international stars, at the least, one international star would probably get man of the match award. But shockingly, till now, none have. 4 matches played, no international star has actually outperformed the local.
Well, I'm not surprised at all, Bhargav, to be honest. This is not shocking for me because in this last year, you know it yourself. We've seen the kind of cricket that have come in for small tournaments on the weekend just to play for leisure, for fun. But when it comes to playing for the national team, the stars that are playing within this tournament are the ones that are showcasing their urge and their, passion to be playing at that top pro league. So it's a statement for them to come and show the international players what they're all about, and they've done just that.
Exactly, and it's so good to see, players of such class be with such youngsters as well, who aspire to become cricketers just like them in the future, who have grown up watching cricket being played by these very people who are here right now amongst them, fielding with them, doing their practice runs with them, warming up with them.
Yeah,
it's amazing to see that, and that is what this Swaminarayan Pro20 league is all about. Win or lose does not matter, but the experience, the knowledge that
Pereira
that one
slaps
gets.
that and it's got his first boundary. What a shot there from Thisara Pereira, smacking that at the edge of his bat, going straight towards the fielder, and he couldn't take it on. What a powerful shot. He gets his boundary as well. 4 runs to Mahadev.
Yeah, and that is a statement there by Pereira. Hey, match isn't over yet.
And as you were mentioning, definitely, having these kind of players hit those kind of shots against them and to them is only going to make them feel like, I'm going to take you on next time.
No.
Next one. And that's what he's done here, Jadeja, ending up the over with a dot. Great recovery, sir.
43 for 3 Mahadev Strikers at the end of 8 overs.
End of over number 8. Mahadev Strikers are on 43 for the loss of 3 wickets. With Chirag on 22 and Thisara Pereira on 5 runs.
Hiren coming in for his second over. Bit of a change in the field. I think Thisara Pereira made a big statement here the previous over by hitting that force, just slapping it past point, getting 4 crucial runs for his team. And Chirag has understood that the strike or more balls need to be faced by Thisara Pereira, and that is what exactly he has done. Just guided the ball towards the square, given the strike to Thisara. Just let's see what Thisara has in store for us. Is he going to go for another shot, or is he just going to take a single? Or can Hiren pull up another trick from his magic bag that he carries with himself? How he got Rakep out, that is what Playmaster Warriors will hope from him, to get Thisara Pereira gone for early runs. But that is not going to be the case today. That is a brilliant shot right above.
That's a huge hit.
Long on for a massive 6. Yeah, Thisara Pereira is definitely not shying away. He is taking things in his own hand. Gonna be hitting those powerful shots. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because this match is definitely not over. Yeah, 3 wickets have gone by, but on the field we have Thisara Pereira and Chirag, who are definitely going to play a key role for the Playmaster Warriors. What a shot that is, just swinging his bat, going right above Long On, who was stationed there, but just had to see the watch sail past him for a massive, the first massive for tonight for the Mahadev Strikers. A change of bat there for Chirag. He's probably aiming to also join hands with Thisara Pereira and support him, rather than give all the onus on Thisara and weigh him down with that pressure. Here comes Hiren for his 3rd ball. A brilliant Yorker there, right in the block hole. But Thisara still just guiding it down leg for a quick single. And that is what cricket is all about. Beauty of cricket is you hit that big shot, rotate the strike. Don't let the bowler read your mind at all. Let it be the way it has to be for them. Let the bowler guess what you might be doing, but you need to get into the bowler's mind as a batter. Chirag there guiding the ball straight down. Too long on for a quick single. Thisara Pereira back on strike. He has a couple of balls to face.
Bhargav, I heard they still haven't found that ball from the last 6.
No, that ball's long gone. That ball's long gone. If you get your hands on it, better keep it safe, because it was hit by none other than Thisara Pereira. Once again, trying to swing his bat, was looking to go on the onside. Unfortunately, not timing it well enough. Going straight down to long off, and they take another single.
Hiren coming into ball for this one. That's right over him, straight down, keeping the singles coming. TP back on strike.
Actually, Jamil, I think that is the end of the 9th over. So facing the next ball would be Chirag. And currently, Mahadev Strikers are at a much needed run rate at 6.54 for the loss of 3 wickets at 9 overs.
That is the end of over number 9. With Mahadev Strikers on 54 for the loss of 3 wickets. With Thisara Pereira playing on 13 and Chirag on 25.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you're not ready for this because coming up to bowl, medium pace, right arm over the wicket is Kevin O'Brien. Yes, that is right. I'm excited for this over, Jamil, because I know what Kevin can do. He's definitely going to get into the heads, into the minds of Chirag. Maybe not Tisara Pereira because, of the international background that the both have, but Chirag might definitely be feeling the hit right now, seeing Kevin come in. And the first ball lifted up, almost reaching the fielder there. One bounce, and it carries straight to the fielder. They take a single, and Chirag doing the right thing here. Jamil giving the strike back to Tisara Pereira.
Now this is what I came to watch. Kevin O'Brien versus Tisara Pereira. Look at TP studying the field all round. He's already keeping his eyes on the prize, which is the yellow and pink boundary round for the Swaminarayan Pro20. Here comes Kevin O'Brien.
Oh, another misfield, a bit of a fumble there by the captain of Playmaster Warriors, but nothing too major to worry about for them. No single taken there. Tisara Pereira.
I'd be surprised to see any singles in this over.
This is a good match. Kevin O'Brien versus Tisara Pereira. Better switch on your TV. Go on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Click that like. And be stuck to the screens because this match is turning out to be a beauty of a game.
Smackdown. Finds the fielder right through the gap, and it's 4 runs.
This is what pressure can do. Fielder not in control whatsoever there, going through his legs for a boundary. Wasn't even a single there, but unfortunately that misfield led to 4 runs.
Look at that shot. That smash right towards us. Finds Ngoche. They'll pick up a single. The first one of this over.
Second, rather. But a good way of setting the field by Kevin O'Brien, because he knows exactly where he's going to be bowling. He knows exactly where the field should be. Because, hey, Tisara Pereira could only hit one way or the other. And he has set his field according to that.
And he's doing that.
That boundary, in fact, wasn't a boundary if the fielder had saved it. And here he comes to Chirag. Once again, testing the fielder at deep mid-on.
Lucky for Jadeja, it wasn't Tisara Pereira.
You take a quick single one more time. Last ball coming from Kevin O'Brien. What does he do? And facing him is once again Tisara Pereira.
That's hit down the ground. Finds the player. Picks up the single. Gets back on the strike. Tisara Pereira after 10 overs. Mahadev Strikers at 62 for the loss of 3 wickets. With Chirag
That's
and
end
Tisara
of over
on the
number
crease.
10. The score for Mahadev Strikers is 62 for the loss of 3 wickets. With Chirag on 27 and Tisara Pereira on 19 runs.
And with that, it is time for drinks. All right, and after a bit of a break, the players are back on the field, taking some liquid.
We should get some too, Bhargav. Some chai should definitely be a super treat for this evening here in Nairobi West for the Swaminarayan Pro20 match number 5 between the Playmaster Warriors and the Mahadev Strikers. Mahadev have won the toss and elected to bat, and after 10 overs, they stand at 62 for the loss of 3. On the crease right now, Tisara Pereira and Chirag doing the work for Mahadev.
And a bit of a bowling change now. Shem Goche, the captain of the Playmasters Warrior, coming in to play. Of course, this is spin attack being brought in, and now this is going to be exciting. Also for Tisara Pereira, he is a good striker for spin. Let's see what he can do to Shem.
As you can see, all the fielders are placed on the edge of every corner of the boundary because Ngoche knows exactly what TP can do.
Just seeing that ball go through didn't turn as much. Tisara trying to gauge what Shem is bowling, and here comes the second ball from Shem. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. It didn't bounce as Tisara expected it to. Not getting that connection that he would have hoped for.
That's up in the air, straight to the fielder. Gone right through him too. It's a maximum.
This is going to cost the Playmaster Warriors. This is definitely going to cost them.
The fielder can only look down in agony, and how about this for a hit? It's a maximum 6.
It's a brilliant shot, but there was a player there.
Just missed his fingertips.
Very, very easy catch. Very easy. Wasn't hit too hard either. It is unfortunate for the Playmaster Warriors.
That's up in the air. No need for a fielder as well. That's into the camera stand. A maximum there from Tisara Pereira.
What a shot. Straight down the ground, right above Shem's head for a 6. Now this is what the fielder would be not looking forward to. He really wants Tisara's wicket taken ASAP so that he's not held accountable for that drop. Tisara now not holding back, already at 31 runs of 15 balls, striking over a 200 strike rate. What a way to say, hey, we aren't done yet. Shem Goche ready with his 5th ball. What does he do? 2 back-to-back 6s already hit. Is that another one? Yes,
right
it is.
into the crowd.
Yes, it is. This is the 3rd 6. Tisara Pereira not shying away. Let one ball go by to read Shem. Second ball, it is when it turned quite a lot. Tisara understood what Shem is bowling, and he has read Shem's mind completely there, hitting him for 3 6s. 3 back-to-back 6s.
And like you said, Bhargav, very costly there for the Playmasters by dropping that first one. It's gone right through the hands for a 6. Over, down, straight the bowler. Nobody had an inch move. 6, and now another one right smashed on mid-on.
3 balls, 3 hit for 6s. Last ball, what does Shem do?
Wide? It's a tactic. They've done it before.
I would rather Tisara take a single right now and come back on strike.
Swing and a miss, but they do take a single.
That is what the Mahadev Strikers would be hoping for, because Tisara is back on strike now.
Listen to the Playmasters crowds. They're really appreciating that last ball.
With that over 81 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 11 overs is what Mahadev Strikers
over number
have
11,
managed.
Mahadev Strikers are on 81 for the loss of 3 wickets, with Chirag on 27 of 25 balls and Tisara Pereira on 37 in just 17 deliveries.
Right, and back into the attack is Kevin O'Brien. Thisara could not manage to hit him down the ground, so definitely this will be a
He
tactic
has hit
that
him now. The fielder's not going to make it. It's a beautiful 4 from TP.
This is exciting cricket, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. Pump up that volume because you will be able to hear the crowd go berserk right now. Thisara Pereira on strike, hitting it straight down the ground, testing the fielder at long on, but was too deep to make his way and save that boundary. Now what does TP do, or what does Kevin O'Brien do? Second ball coming up for this over.
That's up in the air. Goche is under it.
One bounce
into the fielder's arms.
Just a small bounce gets the fielder there. Again, good placement by Kevin O'Brien, knowing exactly what TP would be looking to do. Set the boundary accordingly, put 2 players on the onside so that even if TP does swing his bat, there is a player there to protect the boundary line.
Chirag has been missing in the action. He's back into it now.
Again, testing the fielder there. Pressure. This is what pressure can do. A couple of boundaries and you can see the body language of playmasters take a turn. A whole 180-degree turn.
Slowly edging towards the 8-run marker per over, which is great. And we mentioned that 9-10 is ideal for this Pro League. That's smashed!
Once again, smashed, but finds the fielder at a long off for a single.
How about this from TP? You know, setting on the back foot, picking his target, looking for that boundary, and with sheer power and pace. And this is action for all kinds of people tonight.
Again, hit
Kevin
straight
gets a
down
touch,
the ground.
looked for that run out. TP covering his head.
Very, very close. Very close for TP there. He was almost just jogging. Then had to realize that he needs to make his ground before the ball comes through.
I think Playmasters are now making a statement that you must be enjoying, but now we're coming to make sure you don't.
Again, long on, going a bit finer at the crease.
That's hit. And straight for 4. What a shot that is.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. If you by chance blinked as I did, you'd have missed the ball.
Absolutely. That's gone right through the gap. You missed it. We got to see it. What a classy shot from Thisara Pereira, bringing up his total to 47 runs, just 3 short of a half century there. And that wraps up the 12th over with 93 for 3 for the Mahadev Strikers, with Thisara Pereira and Chirag at the crease.
That is the end of over number 12, with Mahadev Strikers 93 for the loss of 3 wickets, with Thisara Pereira playing on 47 and Chirag on 29.
How are you?
Change of bowling there. Zahid being brought in. Spin attack. Facing him is Chirag. Let's see what he can do. Steps out. Risky. Very risky. Stepping out to a spinner. Facing the first ball. I think Chirag also wants to make a statement now.
Yeah, now he wants to get in and join the party with Thisara Pereira. So here he will come for the Mahadev. And there he does. It's just mistimed there. Finds the fielder, picks up a single, and Thisara is back on strike. So I think this is a partnership that they're going to use at least till the 15th over. You know, try and look for those boundaries, try and look for those opportunities to hit. Playmasters have done well in maintaining the score so far, keeping their field tight. Just a few mistakes here have cost them. And will that be the defining moment of this match?
It might just, but don't forget, Kevin O'Brien is in Playmasters Warriors, opening the batting for them in the last game. He too can hit just what Pereira can do. So we may be in for a treat here.
I think we already are, and we've seen him do it so easy. Kevin O'Brien, when he comes to bat. That's another single picked up for the Mahadev Strikers. So in terms of hitters tonight, yes, there's a lot of options that we're going to have to see. But in terms of the bowling now, we'll have to see what the Playmasters did in the first few overs, containing the Mahadev Strikers. And Zahid has come in with a different flair of bowling in this innings.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's going to affect the mindset of the Mahadev Strikers. If they don't get a boundary in this over, they will search for one in the next and might just give away their wicket cheaply if they don't give it in this over. And if you do see, Zahid is a spin bowler, but he's bowling very quickly through the air.
And he's getting Chirag very upset at himself because, you know, he knows he's cooled off a little bit because Thisara came into the action. So he's upset at himself that he's not getting back into the game as well. And Zahid making nothing easy for him.
Gonna hit down the ground, call for two, but we'll have to settle for one.
Players getting in the way of each other.
A good over here by Zahid to contain them. Last ball pending. Thisara Pereira on strike. Can he change it now for them? Can he hit a maximum?
That's what they need right now. This over has been dry. A boundary will definitely spice it up. Straight to the bowler. And look at the eyes from the bowler to Thisara Pereira. This is Zahid taking on the big man.
That is the end of over number 13. The score is 96 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Right, the 13 overs have been bowled out by the Playmaster Warriors. Mahadev Strikers currently on 96 for the loss of 3. Current run rate at 7.38. Projected score going up to almost 150, just a bit shy of 150. But with the man in the middle, Thisara Pereira, that score can definitely go up to 170, 180 any single over.
The fans out here are excited to see what's about to unfold in tonight's match, but there was a slight delay because of the rain in Nairobi earlier. Very unexpected, but that had to change the conditions of the pitch, so they have managed to keep the quality of the tough well, and if that's at the cost of sand in their shoes, so be it.
And here comes Shem Goche for his third over. He was really hit bad by Thisara Pereira. Changing his sides now. Bowling in from the school end. Is that going to be a difference?
Absolutely. I think that's where Thisara wants to be as well. He has hit most of them from that position when the bowler comes in from the school end. Maybe it's a bit drier on that side. And as planned, they take a single, putting Thisara Pereira in strike, and you can hear the crowd every time he comes to bat.
They're expecting some massive shots from Thisara Pereira. I mean, we too are. Everyone watching us live is also wanting the same from TP. And will he deliver once again to Shem Goche, or does Shem have a mastermindful plan in his head that he has brewed and changed his sides and bowling from this side now?
Yeah, he's going to bowl over the wicket, and we've seen quite a few half centuries cut. One boundary from 150 for Thisara. That's well left there. No risks taken. And he's been doing that the whole night. Just seeing how the ball comes towards him, seeing how it's turning. waits his chance.
That is what experience does to you.
And he's found a gap. Definitely has found the gap.
And that is a half a century from Thisara Pereira, getting it with a brilliant boundary.
Thisara Pereira has scored his half century.
That's 100 up for the Mahadev Strikers, Bhargav, and this is what we were talking about. We need more of this. What a shot there, finding the gap between both the fielders on the boundary and inside the circle as well.
Yeah, exactly, and that is what the Mahadev Strikers would have hoped from Pereira as well, to get a half century or to at least get the scoreboard.
Straight down the ground.
Two fielders converging, but none of them can get there. A brilliant straight drive for another boundary. Clearly, Thisara Pereira has gotten into Shem Goche's head.
And how about that for a shot? Straight over the bowler, right in between the two fielders, finding the boundary. And this is absolute masterclass batting here from Thisara Pereira, the international Sri Lankan.
Shem Goche with another bad over added to his name. Not able to contain the batters there.
And as per plan, picks up the single, puts Pereira back in strike after 14 overs. The Mahadev Strikers are at 106 for the loss of 3, with Tessera at 57 and Chirag with 32.
End of over number 14. The Mahadev Strikers are on 106 for the loss of 3 wickets. On crease, Thisara Pereira on 57 and Chirag on 32.
Good of you to join us tonight in match number 5 for the Swaminarayan Pro20. Here is over number 15 and it's up in the air. It's a massive 6 from Thisara Pereira.
That's a huge hit by TP.
This man is not shying away anymore, Jamil. He is hitting any single bowler round the park, wherever you bowl. He is definitely not shying away.
Humble request to the spectators. Please be very focused.
Zaid did come in with a very good first over, but second over, first ball 6, that's definitely put him in a mindset of what am I going to do next?
Exactly, and that too bowling to Thisara Pereira. Well, that's a good comeback actually from Zahid. Really
just staring
well
him
bowled.
down, huh?
Just not shying away at all, not caring whether this is an international star in front of me. It's a cricketer in front of me, and that is the best attitude one could have. Yes, you are fighting for your team. You are playing your game. You might be the...
He's gone! He's taken it!
Caught and bowled.
How
Caught
about that?
And bowled.
That's caught and bowled by
Zahid.
Zahid to dismiss Thisara Pereira on 63.
Absolutely the right mindset, absolutely the right attitude, Bhargav. He's picked up his wicket and he's picked up the big man for the Mahadev Strikers. They lose their 4th wicket. Thisara Pereira caught and bowled by Zaid.
Once again, Mahadev Strikers are seeming like they're in trouble after losing this wicket. Well batted nonetheless by Thisara Pereira, putting up crucial scores, crucial runs for the Mahadev Strikers. Currently at 112 for the loss of 4 wickets, and walks in is Sheikh. Let's see what he can do. This man can smash for some boundaries as well, Jamil. And of course we know Chirag has been there since the start of the game, start of the innings.
Replacing
Might
the hard hitter.
just be
TP is another hard hitter.
a good
Tanzil
match now.
Sheikh.
What a performance from Thisara Pereira tonight with a grand 63 runs for the Mahadev Strikers. Well expected also from him. And he had fun tonight. He picked out great shots on the pitch. And unfortunately taken by Zaid Cotton Bowl. What a delivery that was, putting Pereira in a little bit of a tussle, you know, with himself, finding gaps and finding some movement to clear the boundary against Zaid.
Oh, that was a brilliant ball. And the ball before that, after being hit for a 6, was a good reply from Zahid that watch out, don't be hitting me for 6s just like that. I know how to bowl and I will bowl well as well. And that's what he did. Then stared him down, got into his mind and got the big man out.
Well, he's still got 3 more balls in this over. In comes Sheikh for the Mahadev Strikers, who's going to face his first ball. The Mahadev Strikers sitting on 7.7 runs per over. They might want to increase that now, and they do have 6 wickets in hand.
Sheikh mistiming that, not getting it in the middle of the bat. They take a quick single there.
Yeah, he's opened his account. In comes in Chirag.
I think it's now on Chirag to at least drive a few shots till Sheikh settles in. Get those crucial boundaries coming in. Call for 2, but will settle for 1. Brilliant piece of fielding, running in from the boundary line.
Yeah, Francis Mutua is one of those quick players that you need to come in really quick and maintain the single only rather than them picking a double. So great fielding there from Francis as well.
Last ball from Zahid. Again, will have to settle for a single. Good over so far for Zahid. Not a bad one at all, even though he went for a maximum. Picked up the big man's wicket. And after 15 overs, Mahadev Strikers at 114 for 4.
End of 15 overs. The score for Mahadev Strikers is 114 for the loss of 4 wickets, with Chirag on 33 and Tanzil with 1 run.
Last 5 overs to go, Jamil. This is going to be exciting. The stage has been set for the Mahadev Strikers by Thisara Pereira. Now, what can Chirag and Tanzil Sheikh do?
I think Goche has got a reply to that, Bhargav, because he's bringing in another medium, Manish. And he's going to make sure to bring the attack to the batsman, not wait till the last 2 overs. He's going to start now, making sure that the spinners will come in and bring a different flair to the last 5 overs, as you mentioned. So it's a definite test, but there's a new batsman at the crease as well. And Tanzil has to now step up for his team.
Bit too wide there.
Big turn, though.
Manish drying his hands there, indicating that the ball is getting wet. Good connect, but only finds the fielder there.
Well, some tea did manage to find us in the commentary box, which has made the mood even better. So as they say, with the Karak Chai comes Karak Cricket.
Again, testing the fielder there, and that is, of course, testing the captain of Playmaster Warriors, Shem Goche.
Some may assume there's butterfingers tonight for him.
Well, to be honest, testing of the fielders is something that you need to do. It's a risk you're taking, but you're still adding those crucial
That's
runs.
Up and over, and it's a maximum. What a shot there from Tanzil. It's a 6.
And that is exactly what I told you, Jamil. This man can hit as well, so watch out. That is not all. Yes, you got the big man, Thisara Pereira, walking back to the dressing room, but Tanzil Sheikh is kind of filling the boots that were left empty there. What a shot that is. Straight down the ground by Tanzil Sheikh.
That's a great sweeping shot. Running towards the boundary. It's another beautiful Tanzil shot, getting him 4 runs. And that's a great, great sweeping shot there.
Really well swept, reading the bowler's mind on what the ball would be bowled like. And
How about that for technique, Bhargav?
it's brilliant to watch. It's brilliant to watch.
Used his body, used the pace of the ball to guide it towards the back. He knew there was no field on that side as well. And I think he's also supporting Chirag at this point, because Chirag has been the man on the pitch for this entire innings. So he's taken some of that responsibility on his shoulders, which is great, great work there from Mahadev.
Yeah, Chirag has played an anchoring role, not losing his wicket, but also not adding many runs for the Mahadev Strikers. He has been taking those quick singles, but he's not been hitting the ball out of the park. And I think that is good in a way, because you have someone who's playing the anchor role, and someone can come in and free their arms and just hit and add runs to the board.
That was just flicked. Goes back towards the man, picked up, and it was a huge, huge swing there from Tanzil after 16 overs. Mahadev Strikers are at 128 for the loss of 4 wickets.
After the end of 16 overs, the score is 128 for the loss of 4 wickets, with Chirag on 34 and Tanzil Sheikh on 13.
Bhargav, we still have Lucas Oluoch, Rikesh Harani, not in the commentary box, but on the pitch tonight. Hiten Vekaria, Gurleen Singh and Vraj Patel to come to bat for the Mahadev Strikers.
Yeah, and as you can see, they bat really, really deep there. So they aren't worried about losing some of the wickets up front. And as you can see now, the current run rate going at 8, which means 160 is easily projected. But if they go boom, boom now, might go more than that.
Absolutely. I think they need to capitalize on this as Mahendra Shiani comes into ball.
Brought in pace one more time, Shem. Looking for a wicket there. Call for 2, but again we'll have to settle just for a single. Brilliant work once again by Francis Mutua on the boundary line. Tanzil Sheikh now at the crease. What can he do? Swings his bat. Keeper was going the other way, and again guided down to third man for a single.
That's just a bye picked up for the Mahadev Mavericks. But these are wild ones. Swung.
Jamil, I can hear a crowd actually having their own song or an anthem.
They have chants ready for their team.
This is lovely. This is exciting cricket. It is match number 5, and fans have come out in large numbers, even though it is a working day, but the stadium is packed.
Absolutely packed. Everybody's here for their team. And we just need to see who comes out as the winner for tonight between the Playmasters and the Mahadev.
Once again, a bounce that wasn't expected by Chirag. Picks up a single. Tanzil back on strike. He's probably going to be aiming for a boundary now. Tanzil will definitely want to swing his arms, try and connect the ball, and hope that it goes over the boundary line. Mahendra coming in to bowl his second last ball. Flicks down the leg side again just for a single. A tight over here turning out to be for Mahendra, not leaking many runs.
Another bye. Just came off the padding there.
Yes.
Took the single. Final ball here for Mahendra. Great over, calming down the game a little bit. What can Chirag do from here now? He's given it, it's out!
Nairobi. That is it. Chirag has to walk back.
He's looking at the umpire like a decision's going to change, and it's not.
Plum. That was
And Chirag,
plum in the middle.
He's dismissed on 36.
Great bowling there from Mahendra Shiani.
Picking up his first wicket on the last ball of that over.
Really slowed down the game there completely for the Mahadev Strikers. Now they're going to look towards their next batsman. Sheikh still there at the crease, but how about this from the Playmasters? They did take a hard knock in the middle from the hard hitters of Mahadev Strikers, but now they've definitely put the game in their grasp.
Replacing Chirag.
They're definitely bouncing
It's
back now,
Lucas.
Jamil. It looks like they could, what Shem had said at toss, they might just be able to restrict them.
I
to
think
130, 140. This is how they keep bowling, and this is how they don't let them swing their arms and give a boundary or a massive six. But we still have Lucas, who's walked in, and Tanzil for the Mahadev Strikers. Anything can happen from here on. And it looks like Kevin O'Brien will be taking on the ball now to bowl his third from the same end, the school end that he has been bowling from. And again, I think the captain for Playmaster Warriors is expecting Kevin to either slow down the run rate and also pick up a wicket here.
I think now with Lucas Oluoch, wild swinging as well has been working for him, so we're going to be seeing more of that. But at the moment we have Tanzil Sheikh giving hope to the Strikers for putting up a decent score on the board. He's given us some great shots here tonight. Can he produce some more against Kevin O'Brien, the Irish international, tonight?
Yeah, they need to go for at least 10 runs. That's the bare minimum and over from here on. 3 overs left.
Wild swing and a wild miss. Much slower delivery. He knows how he's going to treat this batsman, Kevin O'Brien.
Exactly, and that is what experience is all about. He knows what the player is thinking and how he's going to bowl to that batsman, and that is exactly what Kevin O'Brien is doing here, not allowing for the batter to get comfortable.
Passes through the fielder. Man on the boundary comes out, picks up.
They are
Try
taking
for
a
the single, and they get a double.
Comfortably back in. A bit slow from the player to throw back.
As every match would expect, you'd have those fans screaming. Here's the fielding here that they got. There was a call for a run out, but he was safely in. Get some bat on it. Fielder gets there faster.
Once again, Kevin O'Brien bowling really well here, not allowing the batter to free his arms and drive the ball. Bowling exactly in line, bowling to the body. It's really playing with the mindset of Tanzil.
Huge swing again. Slower delivery than the first one, and it's another miss. Great comeback from the Playmasters here. And great comeback for the international man there, Kevin O'Brien.
Almost missing the stumps, just a bit above the stumps. A brilliant ball by Kevin O'Brien. It's a beautiful drive there, but again, a fielder in place. not really affecting.
I think
the scores.
in the last game where Kevin O'Brien played, he was bowled out by a slower delivery straight in the stumps. He was so upset by that, and on top of that, they did not win that match. Today, his mindset is, let's get this over and done with. Let me get into my gloves and my helmet, and let's finish this and bag the points. We're not here for any jokes. And I think his body language, his mindset, the way he's running the squad today has just shown that.
Once again, a wild swing from Lucas Oluoch, but only getting a single. And at the end of 18 overs, the Mahadev Strikers are at 136 for the loss of 5 wickets. Kevin O'Brien, a brilliant spell by him in this over, just giving away 4 runs.
End of 18. The score is 136 for the loss of 5 wickets, with Tanzil on 17 and Lucas on 1 run.
After that over, Kevin O'Brien has definitely played a major role in slowing down the run rate for Mahadev Strikers. They were going at 8 and over, now at just over 7.5 and over. And let's see what Mahendra can do now. Right, a wild appeal from the crowd, but none of the players of Playmaster Warriors went up. Leg by.
Great line in length there from Shiani. Mahendra is putting in some great deliveries for the Playmasters at this point. And I think that's what they need, that's what they require, the discipline, making it hard for those batsmen.
And given this is the penultimate over, Tanzil will be looking for some
the gap.
good...
It's going to go towards the boundary, but there's a fielder there, and he stops it. It must be that Ronaldo again.
Yes, it is. They take 2 runs, and that is what Tanzil will be looking at right now, because this is the penultimate over. They really need to put some good scores in this over, need to hit a couple of boundaries so that going into the last over they can swing their arms, not worry about losing their wickets, and just put up a high total for Playmaster Warriors to chase.
Finds a man on the boundary, picks up a single. Lucas Oluoch on strike now for the Mahadev Strikers. And yeah, I guess these singles and the couple of runs that they pick up now will be very vital for them, because make sure to get to the 150 mark could be a better score to defend.
Here comes Mahendra for the fourth ball of
That's
this over. Up in
it's
the
over
air.
the fielder. It's racing towards the boundary. 1 bounce, 4. What a shot there from Lucas Oluoch.
I don't know what the fielder there was thinking about, or did he have a slip? Because he would have saved that boundary had he not slipped, or did he just think that the ball is falling?
Let's take a look what happened there. Fielder got underneath it, but too far away for a dive, Bhargav, don't you think?
Too far away. I think the lights got into his eyes and completely misjudged where the ball was going to land.
Great shot there, much needed boundary. Swung at it again. They push for a single run, which they do get. And Tanzil is back on strike. And this is what we're talking about, right? The wild swings sometimes could work for you, sometimes may not, but that's what they have to bank on at this moment. They've got just 7 balls left, and their score is right at 145. Do you know who's coming in to bat next?
Rikesh Hirani. The man with many talents, I must say.
Not in the commentary box, but in the gloves.
Here comes the last ball of the penultimate over. Wild swing once again by Tanzil. Call for 2. And easily they will get 2 runs on the board for the Mahadev Strikers at the end of 19 overs. Mahadev Strikers are at 147 for the loss of 5.
All right, joining us right here at the Swaminarayan Pro20 is the final over of the first innings in this match number 5. And Kevin O'Brien is bowling it. And he'll concede 4 runs with his first ball.
What a shot that is. Wow. Correct. Slaps it. The umpire just got away with it. What a shot by Lucas Oluwatch. And that too, the first ball of Kevin O'Brien of the last over.
That brings up 150 for the Mahadev Mavericks, and they're not done yet.
Oh, a bouncer.
That's a wide ball. Lucas is in the mood.
Yeah, he wants to hit it out of the park now. Kevin O'Brien trying to test the batter. Not really happy with how the first ball turned out to be. Missing his line there with the second ball. Let's see what he does now. All right, testing what the batter has in mind. This is game play for the last few balls left by Kevin O'Brien and for the last few balls for the Playmaster Warriors as well.
Lucas misses. And it's all mind games from Kevin O'Brien. It does work in this game of cricket where experience does overpower the young talents that we have here in Kenya. It's interesting to watch this game match number 5 between the Playmaster Warriors and the Mahadev Mavericks. Mahadev Strikers, apologies. Slap down.
We'll definitely find the fielder there. Thinking of a second, but have to settle for one. Tanzil Sheikh now facing the last 3 balls of this innings. And to bowl those out, it is none other than Kevin O'Brien, and here he comes.
That's up in the air. Fielder underneath. Taken. Kevin O'Brien gets his first wicket after conceding 30 runs. And Tanzil Sheikh walks back to the dressing room. Wild swing there, Bhargav. Took its time. It was in the air. Player had enough time. Hiren comes underneath it and takes the catch, picking up their 5th wicket for the Playmaster Warriors.
Yeah, but it is okay. I mean, you have 3 more balls to go to finish the innings. You have 5 more wickets in hand. So swing. It's a do or die kind of a situation. You might as well just swing and hope that it connects, goes out of the park. If it doesn't, well, at least you tried.
That one did not connect. It came off the edge of the bat, straight into the hands of the Playmaster Warriors fielder. And in comes the new batsman, Hiten.
Hiten Vicaria now taking strike against Kevin O'Brien. Last 2 balls left.
Finds
Hits
the
it.
gap.
Fielder running towards it will stop it. Just a single. So the last ball to face is going to be Lucas Oluoch, who hit him for a boundary in the first ball. Can he repeat that, or is Kevin O'Brien going to be the person who comes out in front in this case?
It's great bowling here from Kevin O'Brien from that first boundary, because I think Lucas absolutely judged it right, got the right timing on it, smacked it down. This time he could definitely put a score of 160 on the board right now, or
there are a few
154 for the loss of 7. Who
And
knows?
there are a few changes in the field right now. Long off and long on brought finer.
That's smashed!
And
2
that
fielders
is
there.
why.
Got it into his hands. They come back for the second.
Will get it easily. 156 for the loss of 6 is what Mahadev Strikers have put up on board. The Playmaster Warriors will require 157 to win this match. Don't go anywhere, cause the chase is about to start.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you
And we are ready for a grand chase here at the SCLP Samaj for the Swaminarayan Pro20. It is match number 5, Mahadev Strikers versus Playmaster Warriors. The Mahadev Strikers managed to put up a score of 156 for 6 at the end of 20 overs. And now the chase is on. Playmaster Warriors are making their way out on the ground. And starting off is Shubham and Manish. Good evening and welcome to match number 5 with Jamzu and Bhargav keeping you company till all the way till the last ball has been bowled. And once again, Manish and Shubham are both wearing number 17.
Good evening to you all. For those who are joining us right now, you are watching us on the Swaminarayan Pro20 YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like so that we know you're with us. If you're at home watching from Nairobi West, right now we have, as Bhargav said, the match number 5 underway, second innings, where the Playmasters are going to be chasing down 157 runs in 20 overs. And there's been a lot of twinning tonight. Number 12s, number 7s, and now number 17s. What's going on, Bhargav?
I think they just like their numbers and they've stuck to them. They don't want to give it away.
I think if something is going towards a good cause, it doesn't matter what number you have on your back, as long as you're doing it for those who need it most. And keep in mind, this Swaminarayan Pro20 is definitely going towards Swaminarayan Hospital, ensuring that they aim to get over 200 special operations and special healthcare facilities for those who need it. And having international cricketers come down for such a tournament just shows the magnitude of the support that we have here today in Nairobi, Kenya.
And once again, it's a different start, different strategy going into this. Shem going for pace attack from the front all the way till the power play was over. And here is Rikesh Irani spin to start the proceedings for the chase. Dot ball.
Rikesh, a very experienced, influential, well-connected, and very well involved in cricket in this area.
Once again, brilliant bowling by him, and this is what spin can do in the start. It is going to restrict the players from loosening their arms, hitting the ball in fear of it being caught or going way up in the air. Oh, confusion, but back in just by a small margin.
With Manish and Shubham, you wouldn't expect much of the singles and the runs coming in only when necessary. And I don't think they should risk it with such a tight field in the first 6 overs. But they'll definitely look for the gaps.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the run rate required is not much. And there we go, first wicket down. And it is the man, Rikesh Hirani, who takes it.
How about that for a celebration? He knew they needed that. And a man to step up for the Mahadev Strikers is Rikesh.
It was pressure created, 3 dot balls. And then Manish trying to free his arms, take a jibe at swinging it, but only leading to the man at point. And in walks the man that the Playmaster Warriors have been waiting for. It is none other than Kevin O'Brien.
Sheer power walking onto the pitch right now. He makes boundaries look easy and 6s like breakfast.
Now, can he perform the same way that Thisara Pereira did for the Strikers, or is it going to be them leading from the front? That is going to be the big question. And for the answer, you need to keep it locked to your screens, because right now Kevin O'Brien has just walked out Playmaster Warriors are yet to open their account, but have already lost a wicket.
That wicket was combined by the bowler Rikesh and caught there by TP. Sarah Pereira in the perfect position. Easy catch for him. First wicket gone. Manish goes for 0. But now their hope in light, shining armor. Kevin O'Brien looking here to make the difference.
Or can Rikesh get another wicket? Struck down for an easy single by Kevin O'Brien.
Rikesh and O'Brien having a small chat together, saying that was almost got you there, sir. And O'Brien practicing his next shot already.
This is going to be exciting now. Just
Shubham
one
here
run.
to face his first ball, and Rikesh to bowl his last. Slapped over, well shot, and straight for the boundary. It's 4 runs to the Playmaster Warriors.
Much needed boundary for them, especially after losing the wicket in the first over itself. These are welcome runs for Playmaster Warriors.
After the first over of the second innings, Rikesh picks up the first wicket for the Mahadev Strikers. But the Playmaster Warriors also pick up their first boundary. 5 runs for the loss of 1 after the first over. At the crease, Kevin O'Brien and Shubham. As per the announcement you heard, Playmaster Warriors at 5 for the loss of 1 after 1 over.
There is a bit of mist that you see in the ground now. It is getting a bit colder.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to change, because right now the heat is going to turn up a notch with Lucas taking on Kevin O'Brien, when this was something we said in the last innings where Kevin O'Brien was taking on Lucas.
And you know,
How the tables have turned.
the thing is,
Single picked. Yes, and safe.
the thing is for Kevin, he really loves pace. He can hit you out of the park using the pace that you ball him with. So it is a bit of a gamble here to bring in pace, especially when Kevin O'Brien is there. But I think the next over, knowing Rakib, I think he will give it back to Rikesh. But for now,
Absolutely. You know, with Kevin O'Brien loving the pace, you do also see great line and length from Lucas, because he's got that full length, making it difficult for the batsman.
Shubham once again trying to swing hard at the ball, not able to read the pace on it, and misses.
That was at the height of his face. Lucas, one of the biggest players on the pitch, matching up the size to Kevin O'Brien, coming with sheer power and sheer pace right now for the Mavericks. Shubham connects.
Almost carried to third man, and that was Rikesh there, who would have been involved in another wicket should it have carried, but just one bounce reaches the man there, and it's just a single taken. Now Kevin O'Brien back on the crease to face Lucas.
At this point, the Playmaster Warriors require 150 runs from 111 balls.
And a few changes in the field. Fine leg comes in, wicket goes out. Third man still at the boundary line. Here comes Lucas to Kevin O'Brien.
Is that out? Huge appeal from the Warriors.
Almost nicking that ball behind the wicketkeeper. Kevin O'Brien would have had to depart too early, and Playmaster Warriors would be in deep, deep trouble. But luckily, that did not happen.
Great, great bowling here from Lucas. Great variation in pace, in bounce.
Once again, bowling right to the stumps. Lucas in some serious form at the Swaminarayan Pro20 League. It is, of course, the Mahadev Strikers versus Playmaster Warriors. Mahadev Strikers scored a brilliant 156 thanks to Thisara Pereira, who was the key for that score. And now on the field, chasing that target is Kevin O'Brien and Shubham. Can they do it?
Flicked backwards. Rikesh is not going to get there. He does get a touch, but it's going to be 4 runs to the Playmaster Warriors. How about that for a nick and a shot from Kevin O'Brien?
Exactly as I said, he loves batting against pace because he can read the pace very well. He can read how fast the ball's coming to him and just time it so beautifully for it to run and race towards the boundary. Rikesh does well, but in the end, bounces off him and goes for a boundary.
After 2 overs, Playmaster Warriors are at 11 for the loss of 1, with Kevin O'Brien and Shubham at the crease. Coming in to bowl now, Vraj with the spin. He's going to be taking on Shubham for the 3rd over.
A bit of a change here by Rakib. Did not expect him to go to another bowler completely. I thought the bowling would be given back to Rikesh since he did manage to pick up the first wicket. However, I think he's saving Rikesh for a few more overs so that he could pick those crucial wickets in the end.
Steps down the ground, Shubham gets a fielder, picks up a single. Rikesh does have an injury though. In his first game, he got quite a hard hit on his hand. So he's definitely going to check how he's doing. He'll be happy to pick up a wicket with an injury. But like you mentioned, maybe the captain is saving him for later. Here is Kevin O'Brien to face Vraj. Still yet to get into the game.
See, that is what Kevin O'Brien does not like much. A spin attack coming his way. He'd rather face pace and try and get those crucial boundaries early on. But nonetheless, if these two stick around for a few more overs, I think they would start hitting the ball, timing it well, and hitting it out of the park. Trying to make it through the gap of covers.
Great fielding there from the Mahadev Strikers. Lot of dew, lot of dampness on the ball, constantly needing
Currently, you can see us here in the com box. It's again a good connect off the bat by Kevin O'Brien, but unfortunately does not manage to pass the fielder.
Yeah, great views from up here. Stadium is lit up with the floodlights. We're getting to watch great cricket here from international cricketers, local talents as well. And Vraj Patel giving in a great over there for over number 3.
Only 3 runs coming off it. Now Playmaster Warriors are at 14 for the loss of 1 wicket after 3 overs.
What a great evening. Fantastic here with the lights out and having the crowd here. Lucas coming in to bowl now.
What a
Over
shot that is.
and 6 for Shubham.
A great shot that is. Flat. Slapped it for a 6. Oh, what a shot by Shubham. He is now not going to shy away. They love pace. Shubham and Kevin O'Brien. And Rakib is giving it to them. This is a brilliant start to the 4th over. But what does Lucas do next?
How about that for a shot from Shubham, and no player in the 30-yard circle even moved.
Here comes Lucas for the second ball. And a brilliant...
Pushes for the single, get there, and it'll be safe.
This is what cricket is all about. If you're a young star who wants to, get into professional cricket, this is something that you need to learn. Yes, you've hit a shot, take a single, rotate the strike, keep your calm, just get your nerves back in order, and then go back and hit one more.
And see who you're batting with. I mean, having to share this platform with Kevin O'Brien, I would definitely want to stay as long as possible. Kevin finds another fielder again, not managing to find the gap yet. Still yet to settle in this game. Shubham on double figures. O'Brien still on 7. And that break will come, Bhargav. You've been mentioning it as well. And we've seen it with Ovesh Shah showing that very, very slow start to his innings in his last match. And this is exactly what we're seeing, is experience. Taking your time, giving the bowlers their chance to shine and feel they're getting in a limitation on the runs.
Very true, but you don't want to leave it
That's
to the
wide.
last balls or the last overs where, it's a do or die kind of a situation for your team. You need to start showing that you can bat well right now, get those runs so that you don't have to suffer towards the end. Which is something that happened with Ovesh Shah previously. He didn't time the ball really well in the start. Kept seeing wickets getting fallen on the other end. And then onus to bat through the innings was on him, but it was too late by then.
Absolutely, great point. They need to start firing now. Will they make it for 2 runs? 2 is the call. They do come back with ease. They cover the 2 runs. Great running there from Kevin. It's necessary. It's necessary to play for the team as well, not just for yourself. And I think the Playmasters are definitely thinking about a win today. So that's at the back of their mind, not individual performances. They've maintained a good score for 156 to the Mahadev Strikers. So Kevin being there for the long run is necessary.
Here comes Lucas to Kevin O'Brien. Tricky, but makes the ground. Quick running between the wickets there.
Rakib said, much get faster, or Kevin. Otherwise, the next one will definitely be in the stumps. TP and Kevin O'Brien having a word there.
It would be really exciting to see now TP bowl to Kevin after Kevin has bowled to him.
Right through the fielder, right through the gap, and into the boundary. It's 4 runs. What a shot there from Shubham. It's a crucial boundary, and Lucas can only watch.
And at the end of 4 overs, they have upped their game. 29 for the loss of 1 wicket. Current run rate at 7.25. Required run rate at 8.
After 4 overs, Playmaster Warriors at 29 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. At the crease, Shubham with 18 and Kevin O'Brien with 10. The Playmaster Warriors require 128 runs from 96 balls.
Rakib doing the right thing now, giving the ball over to Rikesh. hoping to take a wicket. A good connect there,
Slapped down.
but will find the fielder just for a single.
I don't think Kevin will mind now. Shubham take on the spinners. I'll take on the pacers. Strategy implemented right now by the Playmasters. And Rikesh is planning to slow it down. Shubham might surprise him.
You do see there Rikesh is drying the ball. It's a wet outfield now. It's only going to get more difficult for the bowlers. Once again mistimed, but still managing to get a single. Driven towards the onside. Only one player there. And now Kevin O'Brien once again
The
facing.
man with the ball right now is the only one who's taken a wicket for the Strikers. And so far he's doing well. Oh, that was a close one there. Wicketkeeper needed to be quick.
They're really testing the fielders out there right now by taking these quick singles. See, sometimes luck can be in your favor, but sometimes you really need to know what kind of risks you're taking. Going after that could have been very, very crucial. Losing the second wicket within the power play, not called for.
Here comes Rikesh. Shubham slaps it, finds the gap. What a shot that is. It's racing to the boundary and it's 4 runs to the Playmasters.
What a brilliant square cut that is. A technique intensely carried out. A brilliant square cut right past the two fielders. It was a brilliant shot by Shubham.
Rikesh is puzzled. But the atmosphere here is all round, stadium packed with fans from Playmasters, from the Mahadev Warriors, Strikers, as well as all the Swaminarayan Pro20 fans who want to come and watch intense, high-octane cricket right here. Rikesh here to make amends.
Again, taking on the fielder there. A brilliant running between the wickets by these two. Kevin O'Brien. Boy, oh boy. Jamil, this man has not aged.
Nope. Looking fit. Looking to fire. And he does.
Up in the
Does he
air,
make
fielder
it?
underneath. Will he catch it? That was Captain Rakeb Patel running after it. Saves it from going towards the boundary. That would have been a very, very big wicket for them. Just missed by a few, running behind, watching the ball from his shoulders. Unfortunately, could not make it through. And after 5 overs, Playmaster Warriors are at 39 for 1. Jamil, that would have been an interesting wicket. Should it have been taken by Rakeb Patel, that would have made a statement. Playmaster Warriors would definitely be in trouble, but it was a hard catch. Running behind, looking at the ball coming from above your shoulder, not an easy catch at all.
Tough one. Absolutely tough one, but good recovery there.
And here comes Tanzil Sheikh to
With his-
Shubham.
Yeah, he's got his first over in. But this is great running, like you mentioned, Bhargav, and I think it's important that they keep this running coming. Because every ball that could be a dot should rather be a single with Playmasters chasing.
Oh, for sure. And I think they have changed their thought process this time, because we did not see this from them in the first game. And now they have come back stronger. They've understood where they were weak in the first game. And I think they've come with intent to chase this down against a team that won their first game. Once again, a quick run there.
Tanzil being another player that faced Kevin O'Brien's bowling as well. He did great for his Warriors, getting some great sweep shots, some sixes, and some all-round boundaries for the Mahadev Strikers. Here he is again against Shubham. Gets a clip onto it, finds the gap. It's
Flicked
running
it.
towards the boundary.
Well
Fielder gets to
fielded.
it.
Well fielded. 2 taken by the play master Warriors.
That was a chase between the fielder and the ball, and the fielder Gurleen definitely won that race.
Here comes Tanzil. Almost missing
Huge.
the wicket there. A huge inside edge.
Yeah, absolutely. That was massive close one, Bhargav. That would have been expensive for the Playmasters. But they still managed to get a run, so kudos to them for that one. Escaped a lucky one. Here comes Tanzil Sheikh versus Kevin O'Brien.
They really need a boundary this over.
Straight to
Oh.
the fielder. He's caught it, or there's no celebration.
Bounced just before him. This would have been another crucial one. He should have died.
Let's take a
in
look at
front.
that one again. Comes off clearly the middle of the bat, but manages to find the fielder at the right time. Oh,
Just missing, bouncing before he could get his hands on
great
it.
touch.
This one,
This time Gurleen races against the ball. Will he win?
he
No,
can't.
he does not.
He can't. It came off Kevin O'Brien's bat. Of course, that was racing to the boundary the moment he flicked it down. And a boundary they get at the end of 6 overs. Playmaster Warriors at 48 for the loss of 1. Vraj being brought back in. Facing him is Shubham, who is already at 28 runs off 15 balls. These two definitely need to stick around for a couple more overs. And once again, a smart running between the wickets. It was a smart shot, but unfortunately found the fielder there, Shubham, trying to go over the man. Could not connect on time. Kevin O'Brien, Jamil, is 38 years of age. And the way he's running, he looks merely 20. Very, very true. That was indeed a close call. Well sent back by Kevin O'Brien. And confusion there, confusion there.
Swept away, up in the air. Fielders there. Doesn't matter. It covered the boundary and it's gone the distance. It's a maximum 6 for the Playmaster Warriors.
What a brilliant sweep. Had to reach out to get the ball, but got the tail end of it. But the power in that shot sailed the ball through the boundary lines for a 6. A player was right there, but just had to watch the ball go above. Here comes Raj for the last ball of his over. Almost going back to him. Could have been a cotton bowled chance. Just drops short. That marks the end of the 7th over. 56 for the loss of 1.
Looking at who's yet to come out, we have Jadeja for the Playmasters who are going to come next.
Well, right now, I think the captain has taken it on in his own hands, literally, because it is none other than Rakib who is going to be bowling against Kevin O'Brien and Shubham. First ball, brilliantly bowled, a dot.
I would say Rakib may be a bit younger, but still as fit as an international cricketer. That's found the boundary. What a shot there from Kevin O'Brien. It's 4 runs to the Playmasters, and that brings up Kevin O'Brien to 24 runs.
That was a huge gap, though, between the cover region and the man at long off. Should have been a bit more inside rather than so fine. Now you can see him make a move.
Same
Once
place.
again, same place, but now finds the fielder, and that is why the fielder had to be there in the previous ball as well. It wouldn't have been a boundary.
Great fielding there from Lucas, containing them to just a single. Rakib now bowls to Shubham. Playmasters have already picked up that all-important boundary in this over.
Which is exactly what they're going for. They have come with that intent. Every over, get a boundary or a maximum, and then we just take singles. And they are way above the required run rate right now. Well,
Absolutely.
not way above, but they are there.
Yeah, they're matching what they need, and they're doing exactly what they need. That's slapped, but finds a fielder inside the 30-yard circle.
Bit of a mistime there from Shubham. Last ball of the captain of Mahadev Strikers. Brilliantly bowled. Brilliantly bowled. 61 for 1 at the end of 8 overs.
This match is going to now take its turn soon with new bowlers coming in as well, Bhargav. And I think the test now lies on Kevin O'Brien and Shubham.
Oh yes, most definitely. I think testing new bowlers, they're not. Rakib is not letting them settle down. Let the batters settle down and analyze how the bowlers are bowling. He's constantly changing them, and that is definitely going to play a major role here. Vraj coming back. Hit straight.
Oh, just
to
under the
player
fielder.
There is nobody to protect that. Hit straight to Rakeb. Hit too fast for him to get a hand on it. And it races it down to the boundary line. Kevin O'Brien playing the innings for his team right now.
What a shot that was. It went right through the fielder. No time to react. Races towards the boundary. That's the all-important boundary of this over, and it might not be the last. It's running. It's missed everyone. The batsman, the wicket-keeper, the fielder, and it runs for another 4 runs and 4 byes called by the umpire.
You called it, Jamil. That wasn't the only boundary that that we would be experiencing in this over. 2 back-to-back boundaries. Kevin O'Brien now just takes a single, rotates the strike, gives it back to Shubham, tells him to go for 1 maximum.
Kevin O'Brien reaching 30. He couldn't manage to do that in the last game. Must be a bit happier with himself now. Definitely go for that half century. Loud call from Kevin. No. Does the work for the bowler too. Picks up the ball. Here's Vraj.
Slaps it hard. Finds a fielder just for a single. Almost missing the stumps there by Vraj. Kevin O'Brien, not knowing how that ball has just landed in the keeper's gloves. At the end of 9 overs, Playmaster Warriors are at 71 for 1, requiring 86 in 66 balls. Captain taking charge of the bowling once again for his second over. Facing him is going to be Shubham for the first ball. Rakeb Patel to Shubham. Steps out, almost going to the keeper's hand. Could have been a good stumping, but well done by Shubham to just get a bat onto it.
It's driven down the ground, finds Lucas at the boundary, just picks up the single. Rakeb definitely looking to slow down the game now completely, putting the ball where he wants. And this is something we've seen a lot from the experienced spinners, is that they get the ball, get back onto the pitch and straight ball after their previous one.
Yeah, not letting the batsman settle down at all. Hit straight back to Rakeb. Brilliant bowling by Rakeb in this over. Not letting the batsman swing his arms. Bowling exactly in line to the stumps.
That's up in the air. It's going to cover the fielder. Oh! He almost got there, Bhargav. But the truth of the matter is, it's 6 runs for Kevin O'Brien.
It was indeed a top effort there at the long off boundary line. A brilliant effort there. Unfortunately, could not manage to keep it within the ropes.
Look at the power on that one.
Gets a 6.
Massive hit there.
Once again, sensible cricket right here. Hit a massive, rotate the strike, and that is what Kevin O'Brien has done.
Both the batsmen now at 37 runs. Shubham off 27 balls and Kevin off 28 balls. They require 78 and 61. This is some great cricket we're watching and witnessing here in match number 5 between the Playmaster Warriors and the Mahadev Strikers. The current run rate is 8 and the required run rate is 7, and that keeps on fluctuating. At 10 overs, Playmaster Warriors at 80 for the loss of 1.
And with that, it is time for drinks.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Urgent announcement. Car number KBL 110S, car number KBT 833T, and car KBH 399X. Please remove your cars immediately, urgently.
Right, and here comes Rikesh for his third over. Shubham not able to connect that at all. Missing completely.
That's gone up in the skies and over the fielder. It's a maximum 6 there for Shubham.
That is exactly what he was trying in the first ball itself. Couldn't connect, but it doesn't happen the second time. This time he connects, and connects how? A beautiful, beautiful sweep shot for a massive Shubham now. Just one more big hit away from a half century.
How about that for a shot, Bhargav? He's been doing the damage tonight. He's been the one who's taking the step out of the crease and smashing them out the park. Kudos to this young man in blue and red.
Indeed, he is playing a brilliant innings for his team. And what a person to share the pitch with, which is Kevin O'Brien, and looking at him from one of the best seats available in the stadium,
I think
right opposite.
This is one of those partnerships where you really appreciate the T20 setup, because you have experience on one side, class on the other, and both working together to get to the same amount of scores depending on who comes to bowl next. Great strategy.
Exactly. Once again, trying the same shot, but Rikesh this time realizes what Shubham might be going for.
Great comeback there from Rikesh. Has a small smile on his face. He knows what he has to do here. Swing and a miss. Wild one.
Here comes Rikesh for his fourth ball of this over. Again, a
Slapped.
wild swing there, but finds a fielder.
Shubham there waiting to pick his spot, not getting it right this time. But in comes Kevin O'Brien on strike. Call for 2. They do come back for 2, and they make it for 2. Great running there.
Brilliant running between the wickets by these two. They are seriously pressurizing the fielders to try and aim at the stumps, and that is what they can't do at the moment. A man who is almost 40 running faster than Jamil and myself combined.
Great over there from Rikesh. Good recovery. Brings the Mahadev Strikers to 89 for the loss of 1 after 11 overs. Vishal, where's Vishal? After 11 overs, Playmaster Warriors at 89 for the loss of 1. Kevin O'Brien on 39, Shubham on 45. Playmaster requires 68 of 54.
These two players know exactly how to keep up with the chase. They are not letting the run rate go above 8 in any given over.
Here comes Hiten for the Mahadev Strikers. Some spin action for the Strikers.
Yeah, Rakib, I think he's just hoping for a mistimed hit so that he could catch at least one out of these two, because both of them are going really strong, over 120 strike rate. Is it time to probably bring in TP to bowl? Get some experienced bowler? Maybe. But for now, here is Hiten Vicaria bowling to Kevin O'Brien. 2 is the call.
They do come back for 2.
And 2 they get. What brilliant running once again by these two in the middle of the pitch.
I
It's
don't know if
amazing
Shubham
to
can
watch.
keep up now. He's like, hey boss,
Thoda aaram rakh.
yes, take it easy for me. I'm enjoying the boundaries here.
This is brilliant to watch these two. They're going about the innings so well, so beautifully. Cricketing at its best.
Down the ground. Lucas picks it up. And so does Kevin O'Brien. Slip, but makes it back for 2 runs. Great running there.
Oh wow, that was a big slip there. Misfield at the boundary line. Kevin trying to turn back quick for the second. Slips. but makes it back on time before the throw comes into the keeper's hand. A brilliant, brilliant running once again by these two. You could see Shubham coming in and saying, yo, my heart race.
Here's the run when they were in between.
Yeah,
Just
that's
a
a
small
misfield.
slip up there. Kevin gets a nick and is running towards the boundary. Is it gonna make it? The fielder is almost getting there. It's 4 runs.
It is 4 runs. This is a really, really good cricket. Wow, Kevin O'Brien, take a bow. I honestly didn't think that would reach to the boundary line, but that small nick. I think the player gave up at one point, who was running after the ball.
It looked like he was never gonna get there, but it was a never-ending chase too. The ball was rolling, the player was running, and it was on. But finally made its way to the boundary and much, much needed runs. It's 47 for Kevin O'Brien, just 3 short of a half century. Will he get it in this ball? Just a single there. He
Shubham
wanted to
sent him
come back.
Shubham sent him back. Kevin O'Brien, peak performer at the age of 38. Brilliant running between the wickets. Brilliant shot played as well.
Here's the last ball for Hiten, and Shubham has to face it. Straight to the fielder. Dot ball.
At the end of 12 overs, Playmaster Warriors at 99 for 158 required in 48 balls. Vraj now coming in to bowl. Kevin O'Brien just 2 runs shy from his half century. Shubham just 4 runs shy. Can both of them get their half century in this over, or is Vraj going to get a wicket?
Here's an opportunity for Playmasters to cross the 100 mark.
What a beautiful shot that is by the drone, showing the entire stadium with the floodlights on. Yes, that is where we are. SCLP Samaj grounds.
Oh, took an unexpected bounce there from the ground. The ball does end up in the fielder's arms. Still 2 dots from this over.
Kevin O'Brien trying to get his half century with a biggie.
Maybe with style, absolutely.
Oh, frustrated there now, Kevin O'Brien throwing his bat. Not happy with his shot selection.
Some fans giving him some advice. Come on, Kevin. Go for the boundary, buddy. That's more like it. Finds the gap, but
2
also
is the
finds
call.
a fielder on the boundary. They pick up 2.
And with that, Kevin gets his half century in 38 balls.
And with that, Kevin O'Brien.
Brilliant, brilliant way to go about the innings. A half century in 38 balls. A brilliant shot there, almost running to the boundary line. Slip because of the outfield being wet, and they managed to take 2 runs once again.
Now he knows he's got his 50. He's got his team over the 100. It's Diwali time, Bhargav. Boom! There we go. It's straight into the fielder's arms. He's dropped.
And a drop.
Lucas cannot believe it.
Oh no, that would have been a crucial wicket, a very crucial wicket at this stage.
Now you have Tisara Pereira dropped in his innings, and now you have Kevin O'Brien dropped in the Playmaster innings. These are crucial moments in a game like this. Here we go. In his arms, dropped out, bounced out, and onto the pitch.
No, I think that's too much thought. Whilst the ball was coming, waiting for that ball, all you have to do is have a clear mind and not be thinking about too many things at that point of time. But I think there was a lot going on in his mind.
I would expect you to catch it on your chest, take a step forward, put the ball in a position where your body can receive it, not where you have to squat down and get them in below your arms. He probably was in between two minds. Well, coming in now to bowl is Vraj against Kevin O'Brien.
It's actually hit then.
It's up in the air!
And
it's
a shot.
Maximum!
Watch your car. Watch your car, ladies and gentlemen. Your windshield is probably broken. Kevin O'Brien with a maximum.
How about that? That is a goner. Hiten hit for a 6 in his first ball. And Kevin O'Brien goes down on one knee. Makes it look absolutely spectacular.
What a shot that was. I think after getting his half century, Kevin just wants to go boom, boom and finish this before it even reaches the 18th over.
Oh,
that is one more shot out of the ground.
That was
ladies and gentlemen, Kevin O'Brien.
Huge hit. Look at this. The size of it. Wowza. This is one of the biggest sixes of the tournament. And Kevin O'Brien is just getting in the mood. First ball, 6. Bhargav. Second ball, 6.
I have a feeling he wants to go home early.
Well, that gives us less time here. I wish we could stay all night and watch this. I think the drone should watch out now.
Yeah, not be anywhere near Kevin O'Brien's vicinity.
Up in the air, flatter, straight to the fielder, dropped. He's enjoying it. He doesn't even want the single.
He does not want the single. He wants to bat. He is in some serious form. Kevin O'Brien really hitting it out of the park. Fielders not at all supporting the bowlers here.
Hiten with a full toss in the last delivery. That's up in the air also. It's gone down the round. It's 4 smashed.
This is it. Kevin O'Brien has just woken up.
And so has the crowd right here at the SCLPS Stadium. That was crunched down the ground.
And with that boundary, the required run rate is now below 6.
37 off 38, Bhargav. This is easy pickings.
This is easy pickings. This is what Kevin O'Brien is known for. And he is delivering it for his team. What a way to start this match.
Look at all the worried faces of the Mavericks. Mahadev Striker fans there looking very, very angry. Very, very concerned. Is this match going to go their way or not?
2 more balls left of this over. What does Kevin O'Brien do?
Better there from Hiten. Much, much better. Needed that. Otherwise, there was a boundary.
The last ball. Does Kevin O'Brien hit it again?
Umpire says not out. He thinks there was a small clip of the bat there. Crowd is frustrated.
Everyone going berserk over here. Kevin O'Brien hinting that it hit his shoe and was caught behind, not the bat. However, the wicketkeeper feels that it was bat first. Umpire not interested in that at all. And that is where we are, the SCLP Samaj ground. What a view it is from where we are. And what a view it is that you can see right now on your screens.
After 14 overs, Playmaster Warriors at 120 for the loss of 1. They require 37 in 36.
That is the ground that all the matches are being played on for the Swaminarayan Pro20 League. It's an exciting, exciting night game today with Kevin O'Brien striking at some serious form. 69 of 46, supported by Shubham at 46 of 34. Can Shubham also get his half century in some style?
Tanzil facing Shubham, and that's a great question. Will he be able to get his half century as well and double the celebrations for Playmasters?
It's a wide ball from Tanzil to start the over, making it even more easier for the Playmaster Warriors now. Required run rate at 6.
Rakip wants it to be clean. Discipline. Just do what you're asked to. Maybe this be in our favor. That's hit down the ground. Fielder comes to collect it. Just a single there.
35 in 35. Kevin O'Brien, what you got? It's clear that Kevin O'Brien wants to finish this fast. Here comes Tanzil to Kevin.
That's over. And the fielder's going to get there. He does. Great fielding there. Great fielding there from Gurleen. He's been phenomenal at the boundary, Bhargav.
Yes, he has. He has. It was a great piece of fielding. The ball was coming extremely fast towards him. Managed to keep it out. And in 10, Kevin O'Brien picks up 2 more runs. Here comes Tanzil Sheikh.
Up in the air. In between the two fielders.
Wasn't middled. And they just get a single. It is
Kevin
now
O'Brien
Shubham.
getting the blood pumping of the Mahadev Strikers.
It's now Shubham on strike. 3 short of a half century. Can Shubham get his half century right now? Tanzil Sheikh will not want that to happen in his over.
Great
and
ball.
that is what he does. A brilliant ball by Tanzil.
As you can see, the dressing room for the Mahadev Strikers alongside the dressing room for the Playmaster Warriors. Concerned faces. This is going down to the wire. 32 off 32. This is what the Swaminarayan Pro20 League is all about. Intense, high-octane cricket.
Here comes Tanzil for his penultimate over.
Caught!
And that is it.
Gone! Sorry, Shubham, says Rakip Patel as he takes that catch. And he does not make his half century. But the crowd still loved his performance anyway. What a huge wicket for the Mahadev Strikers.
A brilliant catch by the captain of Mahadev Strikers, Rakip Patel, taking it. Unfortunately for Shubham, he does not get his half century. Hits it straight to Rakip at cover. Rakip says, not today, not today. You don't get your 50 today. But a brilliant innings and a brilliant supportive partnership by Shubham towards Kevin.
With that one, Tanzil picks up his first and a most important wicket, the second one only of this innings. Very, very crucial wicket there, breaking the partnership between Kevin O'Brien and Shubham. Now, the game swings towards the guys in the green, don't you think, Bhargav?
No, with Kevin O'Brien on the crease, no, I don't think so. All they require is 32 runs in 31 balls with 8 wickets in hand. I think this is Playmaster Warriors now.
I would definitely say that's a safe statement to put. But you've got Tanzil coming into bowl. You've got your pace bowlers to come in as well. Rakib with his over left as well. So you also have Thisara Pereira to come in bowl as well for you. We don't know if we'll see him tonight. At this point, discipline for the Mahadev Strikers.
The last ball of Tanzil. Oh, almost carrying all the way to him. And it is a dot ball to end the over. 125 for the loss of 2 at the end of 15 overs. 32 in 30 required.
In to bowl the 16th over, Bhargav, we have Lucas Olwuch coming with some pace. This is something Kevin O'Brien is going to enjoy. But the Mahadev Strikers have just come out of a wicket in the last over. So confidence is in abundance right now.
Oh, for sure. And what Mahadev Strikers want right now is to strike Kevin O'Brien. And that is what they are hoping from Lucas Olwuch. They want the big man's wicket. Can Lucas produce that for them? Tossed up in the air.
Yep, tossed up in the air into no man's land. Thisara Pereira just picks it up. They pick up a single as well for the Playmasters. In strike comes Jadeja. Fans requesting Jadeja to take it easy. But in the last ball as well of the last over, Kevin was wondering, why were you forcing the run? We have...
Yeah.
Wide and a run. This is great thinking from Kevin O'Brien, teaching the young man on how to run between the sticks. Think, keep alert, be in mind of what's happening around you. If you can pick up a quick single, do it.
Exactly, because there's no need to take those chances now. You are at a safe space. All you need to do is see your team through the finish line. And who better to do it than Kevin O'Brien?
Rakib muttering something in Lucas's ears. Doesn't seem to have worked. He's definitely going to have a word with him.
Lucas missing his line completely in that.
Definitely now the pressure is kicking in, you're right. Having somebody like Kevin, the magnitude of a man of his stature at the crease, and you have to make sure not to give him any options to hit. This is tough, and the pressure is definitely on. Is there a fielder underneath? There is, but doesn't make a difference. It's gone for the maximum. It's 6 runs, Kevin O'Brien.
This time it was Gurleen who was at the boundary line. But what a shot that was. Got his hands onto it, but was already past the boundary. And it is a 6 for Kevin O'Brien. One more added to his name. 79 runs of 50 balls. Mahadev Strikers now requiring 22 in 28 balls. This is going to be huge. One more, but this time... Oh, and a Gurleen was right underneath. Drops again. Third drop for Kevin O'Brien. Right into the player's arm one more time. But talk about having a butterfinger. 3 times in a row, the Mahadev Strikers have dropped Kevin O'Brien's wicket. It has
huge
definitely
blow there,
costed them.
Bhargav. Huge blow.
3 times, Jamil, in this match, Kevin O'Brien has been dropped.
That
3
was
times.
the easiest of the lot. Much needed there for Gurleen and much needed there for the Mahadev Strikers. Big blow there for Kevin O'Brien. At this point, unacceptable. This is working perfectly for Playmasters with these kind of chances, and drops have cost them huge in this game.
Really bad. I think that is what the talk will be in the dressing room now. Once they go back, they are not going to be happy about these drop catches. They're not going to be happy about those quick singles that have been stolen right under their nose. Call is for 2. They're going to be taking on the fielder there. Good throw by Gurleen, but Kevin O'Brien made his ground.
How about that for experience, Bhargav? The man was walking and then realized he could get an easy 2. He runs back and does get the 2. This is awesome experience being shared and imparted on younger players right here at the
Very true.
SCLPS Stadium.
So true, Jamil, there. It's intense to watch this. If you're a youngster who loves cricket, who aspires to become a cricketer, this is the place where you need to be, because not only are you watching the brilliant game of cricket, you're watching the best experience you can get, the best learnings you can get from cricket right here at the SCLP Samaj Grounds at the Swaminarayan Pro20.
So, and after 16 overs, we have Playmaster Warriors at 140 for the loss of 2, and they require 17 runs in 24 balls.
"17 runs in 24 balls. Tansil coming to ball. Do you think Kevin is planning on finishing it in this over itself?
I feel there'll be a slip up here from the batsman. I don't want to jinx it in any way, Bhargav, but there is some slight indication of fatigue. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, a man who just jogs and then runs the second one very quick. No sign of fatigue whatsoever with Kevin O'Brien there. He is playing the shots that he generally does love to play. And now it is Hitendra Singh Jadeja taking guard. Tanzil Sheikh coming in from the school end. Swings
up
the
in the
bat
air.
hard.
Ooh, what an effort there from the fielder with a one-hand catch effort, but great effort there from the fielder.
Well, he definitely stopped 3 runs, let's put it that way. It would have been a boundary. They did run a single, but he managed to save 3 runs for his team. Tanzil Sheikh once again to Kevin O'Brien.
That's the effort there. Oh, great effort. And you're right, 3 runs saved, definitely. That's up and over. Finds the fielder, great fielding. Just a single then.
Well, this inning started off in the favor of the Mahadev Strikers. And at the moment Kevin O'Brien walked in, things just took a different turn. Clipped. Almost.
Just a single there. Kevin O'Brien refuses the second run. But how things have changed. The table has turned. Kevin O'Brien taking his time to settle in. barely any strike rate, and now he's at 85 runs.
Of just 55 balls. This is brilliant to watch. What an innings it has been for him. What an innings it has been for us to watch. A wide ball there by Tanzil Sheikh.
Bowlers don't even know what to do next because Kevin O'Brien has an answer to every delivery. Burger for you, man of the match tonight.
Is that a question?
It's the big man right there.
It is the big man on your screen right now. Kevin O'Brien wearing the jersey number 22 for the Playmaster Warriors. Tanzil Sheikh coming in. 2 balls left of this over. What does Kevin O'Brien do? Hits it.
That's what he does.
Hits it. Out of the park. A 6 added to his name.
That is magnanimous. The school children will come to the classroom finding a broken window. Look at the size of that one. Higher than the water tank. Higher than the lights. Over the fielder, over the boundary. And a maximum 6. Not the first we've seen tonight from Kevin O'Brien. And inevitably, new ball brought to the pitch.
Can he finish off in style? Just 6 runs required for them to win in 19 balls. Do we get to see another maximum from Kevin O'Brien? Here comes Tanzil Sheikh to Kevin O'Brien. Swings his bat hard. Once again dropped. This is the 4th time Kevin O'Brien has been dropped in this innings, and they take 2. One more time, Kevin O'Brien is lucky. Today is his day. Kevin O'Brien, get yourself to a cast near you. By just 4 required of the last 3 overs. Jamil, here's a question. Who do you think is winning this game?
Well. Unless Rikesh here has something for us to talk about all year long, I definitely see the men in blue and red taking these points in the bag for match day number 5. What a performance. What a strategy. It's worked out. Hats off to you, Sam Goche. Shem Goche.
Here comes
Ball down
Rikesh.
to the boundary.
Hitendra Singh
That should be
Jadeja.
game.
And it is a
game.
4.
It is game. And that's the match. Playmaster Warriors have won against the Mahadev Strikers by a whooping 8 wickets.
This is brilliant. All thanks to the man in form, Kevin O'Brien, who has played a crucial innings for his team, taking Playmasters to the victory line, winning by 8 wickets.
Congratulations to all of them for this one. Look at the smiles, look at the congrats that have got around the players. Kevin O'Brien has got himself 93 not out for this match day number 5, and he's also earned himself and his team the winning points of this game. It was a contest that was very well balanced from the start of the match, but it does go in the favor of the Playmaster Warriors tonight. They have gotten a much needed win, and both these sides have now lost one and won one. From the commentary box, it's good night, bye-bye. We now move on to the ground for the awards between matchday number 5, Playmaster Warriors and Mahadev Strikers. Playmaster Warriors win by 8 wickets tonight.
I think it's just it's a wicket where you can get in, take your time, you can catch up towards the end of the innings. And I think chasing a total, as long as we stayed close to the rate, you know, I always knew with myself and Shubby that we could take a big over, you know, an over of 15 or 20, which we did. You know, obviously, it's great to be on the winning team and to produce and to put an innings in for the team, and it gets us back on track with 2 points.
And how is it batting alongside Shubham? Because we did see that you would take those quick runs. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, 38-year-old man running faster than probably most 20-year-olds out here, taking those crucial singles, those doubles. How was that with Shubham? The interaction was intense in the middle.
Yeah, I think Shubby's innings was very good. You know, at the start, he took the aggressive option against the spin and the power play and got a couple of sixes. So that kind of took the pressure off me, and you know, I could just kind of nudge it around and get him on strike. But yeah, we've actually formed a pretty good understanding in 2 games. You know, he's pretty fit. You know, he's quick between the wickets, and his awareness is very good. So he's always looking for singles. So, you know, me being a little bit older than him, I've got to keep up with him.
Well, no, it was a brilliant innings to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the man of the match, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you so much.